Hey guys, it's Jacob from Cathouse Creations here. I'm gonna play test some pedals for you tonight. Figured I'd put this on video so everyone could actually hear how some of these effects sound. Just to give you a tour of the setup real quick, and the pedals will be going through. We'll flip this guy around. Nope, can't do that. Okay, so we'll do this. All right, we've got 3 pedals up today. We've got the Silicon Furball, the Germanium Furball, and the Fozzie Face Mini here. Those are the 3 pedals we'll be going through. Just for reference, they're all daisy chained together with a negative ground one spot, and we're running through a Wang's tube amp into a 1x8 Panama cabinet here. All this stuff in a creaky old house with the AC running, so if you hear that background noise, that's what it is. All right, so let's get the party started. Just to give you an idea of how we'll go through this. I'll start with the Silicon and then the Germanium Furball, and then we'll finish up with the Fozzie Face. Each pedal, I'm going to start out with clean signal. I'm going to give you some pick action stuff and give you about quarter fuzz, and then I'm going to give you a range of fuzz beyond that, just to give you a sense of what the pedal can do. By the way, I'm not running any boost or anything into this. Like I have mentioned in the descriptions, I kind of create these with high input impedance. They really handle well effects in front of them and behind them. So if you want to run a boost into this or compression, it works really well with that. Plenty of headroom without fucking up your signal. So that's sort of the philosophy here. So, all right, let's get started with the Silicon Furball. Clean signal. So in quarter fuzz with this one, it's almost like a dirty boost. Now let's really get it going. All right, we're up to about 75 now. So I've kind of created what I think is a good circuit for warm fuzz out of silicon transistors. I think you can hear that. The clipping is harder than the germanium. It's got a tighter edge on it, but I think that's got some interesting applications and certainly has its place in time. So anyway, that's a little bit of the Silicon Furball. Oh, I should show you this though. If I crank up, playing a PA1 Reverend guitar here. It's got a bass roll-off knob, so I just rolled the bass all the way up so you can hear how this responds to bass signal. You can So that's the asymmetrical clipping, taking off way more of the high end than the low end. And so that's one of the fun things. If you got a guitar that has that capability, if you run an EQ going into it, you can really get a lot more sound value out of it, and that's a part of the reason for the high headroom, high input impedance, so you can get a ton out of that pedal. So anyway, that was only up to 75%. If you want to take it all the way into crazy mode, that's your territory. Have fun. I don't have that kind of courage tonight. So, all right, on to the Germanium Furball. Here you'll hear a little bit lighter clipping, a little bit sort of softer edges on things. That warmth that you experienced in the last pedal, that's really amped up. The Germanium transistor's just leaky enough to do that really well. So, all right, clean signal first. Going into Fuzz Town. Take it up to about halfway. You can hear that. All right. And this one, because of the C1K potentiometer in it, most of your fuzz potential is going to be in the second half of it, so we'll play around a little bit and see. This is about 75%. Just for shits, I'll crank up the bass on this at 75%, and you can hear that. Crazy sustain, like the Germanium handles bass so well. I love what it does to the sound potential. Just for reference, when I'm turning back down, I go to about 75% on the knob, so we get a very similar sound to what we just experienced. And I'm going up on the pedal. Let's just crank it up to crazy town, going all the way up. And I just want to call attention, there's at full max out on this pedal, both volume and fuzz, very slight sort of hiss. You know, you could kill it with a noise gate easy, but that's how well grounded this pedal is, how well wired it is. All of these, I try and do that for as low noise as possible. I try and lay out the board so that there's very little signal interference, lots and lots of ability for power and signal to move through the board without interference. So, yeah, crazy town, here we go. So warm, bright, lots of harmonics, lots of stuff to play with. You go up the neck. Let's do the same thing higher up. You see there's harmonics starting to come in. Higher up the neck, you get even more of that. It becomes more pronounced. If you add more treble into your signal, I got my tone knob at about halfway for reference, but if you crank it up all the way, you can certainly bring out more of those treble side effects and things. And just for shits, I'm going to roll the bass all the way up on Crazy Town mode. Get a little bit more buzz, but it's all low end stuff, and let's see how that sounds. So beautiful vintage style effects, really bonkers amounts of sustain, a really pleasant oscillation all the way at max. It's nothing that goes out of control. I mean, you can see I'm playing a hollow body here, and it double cutaway, and it doesn't run away on me. So I love this pedal. If if I hadn't put so much love into it, maybe I wouldn't be selling it in the first place. So, all right, on to the Fozzie Face. And as I mentioned in the description, if you look at the listing for the Fozzie Face, predecessor to the Furball circuit, a little bit different. It's got an interesting effect on the pick attack. So you get a lot of waka waka. I mean, if you do a lot of palm muting, it's got some really cool applications there. It's just something peculiar about that circuit, and I can't tell you why, but I do like it, and it's pretty interesting. Built it into this tiny little 1590A Twinkie sized enclosure, 9-volt power, just whatever your regular daisy chain is. Direct 9-volt works great, and again, it's all germanium. The pair hand matched by yours truly to get a really nice tone, really nice affect to this pedal. So let's do a little palette cleansing. I think I might switch it up. We'll do something a little bit different on this one. Okay, so that was clean. Let's kick on the effects. All right. So. Oh, I think I forgot to roll down my bass. All right, we're 75% bass. Max volume. So just a little bit of noise coming in there, a little bit of fuzz coming in. If I take it up to, let's do about halfway. Here's what that sounds like. Just some cool fuzz. I'll crank up the bass so you can hear that. Let's take it up to 75-80. That's probably where that is. All right. And then we'll take it all the way to max. So as you can see, the Fozzie Face versus the Furball, a lot more low end, a lot less of that bass roll off. If I crank it all the way up, it starts to run away on me a little bit with this hollow body. With the solid body guitar, it's not so much of a problem, but yeah, I'll just give you a couple of licks on that. bonkers, which creates a lot of pleasant harmonics, a lot of fun stuff to play with. So that is a tour of all three of these pedals. Hope that you guys enjoy them as much as I have. I love making them, I love playing them. I love these circuits. I love doing the layout and design, etching, all of it. It's all me, and it's all for cats and fun and amusement and learning something new. So anyway, thanks for joining me, and if you have any questions, please hit the contact button and just get in touch with me. I'd be happy to answer anything you want to know. All right, cheers. Have a good evening.